The remains of an ancient human species that stood just 1 metre or 3 feet tall have been found on the Indonesian island of Flores. The 700,000-year-old fossilised arm bone was discovered on the island, which tiny hominids, colloquially referred to as hobbits after J.R.R. Tolkien's diminutive characters in The Lord of the Rings, shared with pygmy elephants and other isolated animal species. Experts say the discovery was from the species Homo floresiensis. A new study of the remains revealed how the human species dramatically reduced in size as an evolutionary adaptation to prolonged isolation on the island. Dr. Geert van den Berg, a paleontologist and co-author of the study of the University of Wollongong in Australia, said island dwarfism was well known before, from fossil remains of megafauna on islands in the Mediterranean and Indonesia that were miniature versions of their mainland ancestors. As long as animals are concerned, no one has a problem with island dwarfism, but when it comes to hominins, it seems somehow more difficult to accept. The species has been the subject of fascination since its discovery in 2003, and there has been much debate about its evolutionary origins. Conflicting theories have suggested that Floresiensis was a distinct human species, or simply an isolated tribe of anatomically modern humans with a genetic condition that stunted their growth. Others have debated whether they were a human species at all, or whether they were just an ape species. The new research suggests that Floresiensis was a descendant of Homo erectus that had become marooned on the island of Flores. The arm bone was similar to other examples, and teeth found in the vicinity were like scaled-down versions of those identified as being from the ancient Homo erectus. Scientists estimated the height of the subject from the length of the arm bone, and calculated it to be around 1 metre. Professor Adam Brum of Griffith University's Australian Research Centre for Human Evolution, a co-author of the study, said, "This 700,000-year-old adult humerus is not just shorter than that of the original Homo floresiensis, it is the smallest upper arm bone known from the hominin fossil record worldwide." This very rare specimen confirms our hypothesis that the ancestors of Homo floresiensis were extremely small in body size. However, it is now apparent from the tiny proportions of this limb bone that the early progenitors of the hobbit were even smaller than we had previously thought. The existence of Homo floresiensis is cited as an example of the phenomenon known as island dwarfism, where a smaller size developed over successive generations, allowed for survival in isolated environments with periodic food scarcity and no large predators to fend off. It remains a mystery how the original population arrived on the island in the first place, which could be as long ago as 1 million years. Dr. van den Berg added, "It was generally thought that only modern humans with boat technology would be able to reach an oceanic island surrounded by deep-sea straits such as Flores." The findings are detailed in a paper called Early Evolution of Small Body Size in Homo floresiensis, which was published in the journal Nature. The paper's abstract read, "Recent discoveries of Homo floresiensis and H. luzonensis raise questions regarding how extreme body size reduction occurred in some extinct Homo species in insular environments." Previous investigations at Mata Menge, Flores Island, Indonesia, suggested that the early Middle Pleistocene ancestors of H. floresiensis had even smaller jaws and teeth. Here we report additional hominin fossils from the same deposits at Mata Menge. An adult humerus is estimated to be 9 to 16% shorter and thinner than the type specimen of H. floresiensis, dated to circa 60,000 years ago, and is smaller than any other Pleo-Pleistocene adult hominin humeri hitherto reported. The newly recovered teeth are both exceptionally small. One of them bears closer morphological similarities to early Javanese Homo erectus. The H. floresiensis lineage most likely evolved from early Asian Homo erectus and was a long-lasting lineage on Flores with markedly diminutive body size since at least circa 700,000 years ago. And part of the paper's discussion section read, "The observation that all 4 or more individuals are extremely diminutive supports the argument that small body size was not an idiosyncratic individual character, but a population feature of the early Middle Pleistocene hominins on Flores." The markedly small deciduous teeth from at least 2 individuals, which are almost outside the large variation range of modern humans, also indicate that the Mata Menge hominins had diminutive dental size at birth. Additionally, the strikingly small adult humerus reported here demonstrates that this character was not limited to the dentognathic elements, but also extended to upper arm size. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.